जादू मंतर, हाँ मंतर, तुझे swag, OG, OG. So, hi dear Cancer, very, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal monthly reading for all the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus rising from 1st till the 15th of November 2025. This is not a love reading or career reading or anything specific, but whatever messages will come, I will just let you guys know. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. So let's start. Let's see what we have. The overall energy or the overall focus of your energies in this month is, let's say, जादू मंतर, हाँ मंतर, तुझे swag, OG, OG, तुझे कमर, कितनी सुंदर. Okay, Cancer, Cancer. We have the Five of Swords, the Hanged Man, and Ace of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. You are working for something, you're working on something or for something a lot, a lot, a lot. It's like a brand new beginning, a brand new chapter that you're quite passionate about, but you're stressed out because things are not going at the pace that you want them to go, and or there are stuck energies, things are getting delayed, things are getting pushed. There are some energies of things not happening at the pace the way the at the pace you want them to go, or things are not going the way, um, exactly the way you want them to go, and it is stressing the hell out of you. Although it's like, Five of Swords is a minor arcana, it's not going to be something that's going to be there for a long term, but the delays, or you have to kind of stop yourself again and again and again, is kind of pissing you off. It can become a permanent nature of yours to get pissed off, to get frustrated or angry if not taken care of right now. That's why the universe is kind of teaching you a lot of patience and being in this energy of surrender, that whatever is supposed to happen is going to happen eventually. You don't have to continuously worry about it. And then Ace of Wands, there is something that you want to start or initiate or restart in your life that you are quite connected to and quite passionate about. That's why you are a little bit stressed out, because this starting or restarting is not happening exactly the way you want it to happen in whatever area of your life. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. It's like you're on the crossroads, not able to see the clear picture of the future ahead of you in a particular situation. You are feeling blocked in some energies. You are feeling blocked on the path that you're walking on, because you're not able to understand whether this is the right path or not, whether you are on the right track or not. Are you wasting your time, efforts, or energy, or you are going to get something in return for your hard work, for your passionate energies, or not? So the overall energy here is of getting stressed out about something that you cannot fix or change or control, and not being able to understand whether you should go on a particular path or not, whether you are going to get what you want or not, ever in a particular direction. Okay, cool. Let's see what was happening in the recent past, Cancer. Wow. Okay, let's see what was happening in the recent past. 7 of Cups. There was a lot of emotional confusion. You were trying to fix a lot of things in your life, like maybe in a lot of areas of your life. You were trying to fix so many things at once, and it was emotionally overwhelming, emotionally very draining. Okay. Currently, let's see what we have. We have the Death card. So right now you are in a transformative phase of your life, where everything is changing, everything is shifting, nothing is ever going to be the same again, and you know it. And it's not something bad or good, but it's like life is changing and it's not the same. Transformative phase, deep rooted transformation. Okay, permanent shift in your energies. By the 15th of November, let's see what we have, Cancer. Ten of Swords, something is going to end here. It's like going to be the end of a chapter, end of a situation, or something is going to be like, this is it. This is done. Let's clarify the cards one by one. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups in the recent past for you guys. We have the Knight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. You know, you were continuously trying to run away from some kind of collaboration or partnership, or from something that was very, very important for you, because it was weighing you down. It was not making you feel happy anymore. And you were super, super, super confused about what you should do or what you should not do in that direction, whether you should let it go, whether you should try to fix it, whether you should take a break. So instead of taking the accountability, or instead of, not in a bad way or something, because you were not able to understand what you should do, you were trying your best to avoid a situation, avoid a particular dynamics, a collaboration or partnership, because it was continuously weighing you down, it was continuously draining your energies. You were trying to drop it because it was heavy and burdensome, but you were not able to do that, right? That's the deal. So there was a emotionally overwhelming energy regarding a situation, a collaboration, partnership, that you were trying to avoid because you were not able to understand what you should do, because you had a lot on your plate. You were trying to fix and change a lot of things in different areas of your life. And one particular collaboration or partnership was kind of making you feel very burdensome and heavy. So you were trying to drop that and not able to do that. Currently, we have the Death card. Something is shifting on a bigger level, on a deeper level. Something is not the same anymore. It's totally different from what it used to be. Let's clarify the Death card. We have the Seven of Wands, the Strength card, Ace of Pentacles. You're trying to take a step back. You're trying to protect your energies from people, situations, or things that are that are weighing you down, that are making you feel heavy and burdensome at any cost. And you're choosing to go on a very mature, stable, and grounded kind of a path. So something that happened in the past that confused the hell out of you, that drained the hell out of you, is now making you feel like you should choose your own peace, you should choose your own energies, and take a step back from everything or everyone that's draining you in any way, and create your own stable base for your own individual happiness and growth in your life. So something in you is shifting on a level that you're no longer waiting for something or someone to change so that you can be happy. You are like, okay, whatever happened happened. I learned my lessons in a very, very uh, bitter way, you can say, bittersweet. Okay, and now you are mostly bitter. Now you have learned the lesson the hard way, that you should not give a fuck to people or situations or things that are not making you feel happy and lighter, that are continuously draining your energies and your life force. So now you are choosing to act from us, from the space of knowing what you should do in order to create a stable base for your own life, to create a beautiful life for yourself, beautiful, stable, and sorted life for yourself. So this is a huge transformation. You're no longer connected to draining energies, draining life forces energies, and now you're connected to your goal, your life, and your own stability, super focused on your own stability and your own life. Awesome. By the 15th of November, we have the Ten of Swords. Something here is going down big time. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords here. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Judgment, and the World card. Yeah, this is it. There is this on and off, in and out energies, people, situations, or things. They're gone. They are going to be out of your life. You will be able to release a lot of people, situations, or things that are no longer serving your purpose in your life, that are no longer aligning with your values or your energies anymore. And this is going to be like a chapter completed, a chapter closed. completion of a very painful cycle of your life that was draining you, that was continuously weighing you down, that was keeping you stuck in your life, is finally here. The world, the Ten of Swords together, this is double confirmation of some kind of end of a chapter in your life, and this time it's permanent. It's a permanent end of this draining life forces kind of chapter of your life. So, Cancer, the heavy, burdensome energies that you were carrying in the past is kind of turning you into a person, into a very mature and grounded person where you're super focused on your individual growth and success and stability. You're no longer seeking validation from the external world, and you understood the power of letting go and choosing yourself at the end of the day. And by the 15th of November, you are going to create this end of the cycle, end of a chapter by yourself. It's like a conscious choice of ending some kind of painful cycles, chapters, situations, relationships that are no longer serving your purpose for the Cancer 2.0. It's going to be very, very difficult, very, very hard, but eventually you are learning it the hard way only, how to, detach yourself and how to let go of people, situations, or things that are not good for you or meant for you. Because you had this tendency to stick to people or situations or things where you were continuously giving and draining your own energies. Now you are not that person, that Cancer anymore, and by the mid of November you will learn it more deeply, and you will be able to integrate this lesson of yours, hard learned lesson of yours, in your real life, in your 3D life eventually. This is dead end, close chapter, close, dead end to a lot of things, not only one person or one situation, a lot of things. Let me see the guidance for you guys for this month, Cancer. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Hermit. Okay. It's like finally you are learning how to find your own inner balance, how to like stabilize your life, and how to create your own reality. You are still a bubbly, happy go lucky kind of a guy or a girl in the outside world, but inside of you, something has changed deeply, deeply, deeply. It's a deep rooted, permanent shift, permanent change that you're feeling from inside. You are at peace, you are finding your happiness, you're finding the energy of creating your own reality. All you have to do from your side as a guidance is don't pretend. Don't pretend to be a happy go lucky man or woman if you are not totally happy from inside. You don't have to play the pretension game. You don't have to play this game of, okay, if I'm going to show people that I am silent, I'm just doing my own thing, they might take me as an arrogant person. They might take me as somebody who is not interested in them anymore, who is not loving them anymore. If you are going to think this much about other people, what other people are thinking or what other people are perceiving you as, you will never be able to be at peace and you will never be able to be happy in your life again. Cancer, try to understand my point here. In order to seek the balance, in order to create your own reality, you have to pretend to be happy, or you don't have to pretend to be a clown. You, if you want to, if you feel from inside that you should act like a clown, by all means do that and enjoy that. But if you are pretending to be happy or to be a lovey-dovey person, and your soul is screaming for silence, and your soul is screaming for space and your own energies with you only, then you are kind of deceiving yourself only. Then you are continuously lying to yourself. So create this reality of yours. Okay, like, chase this balance of yours, create this balance of yours, not chase, and be yourself. Okay, just be yourself. You don't have to pretend to be something else or someone else in order to be perceived as a beautiful person or as a lovely person or somebody that is going to be liked by everyone or everything. Don't do that. Energetically you are shifting a lot, you're changing a lot, and then on in the 3D world you still have this tendency to pretend to be a people pleaser or something, even if your soul is screaming for silence and space and detachment. So try to be honest with your space and try to be loyal with yourself, not anybody else, you. Okay. So thank you so much for tuning in, Cancer. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.